Against St. Rose earlier this season, Lemoyne battled the Golden Knights right down to the wire. Led by Jason Holmes and Lawrence Ekperigan, the Dolphins were on the short end of a 76-72 final. Tonight, the pace setters come to town, hoping to create some distance between themselves and the Dolphins in the Northeast 10 Conference standings. It's Lemoyne and Pace next on Time Warner Sports. From the Henninger Athletics Center on the campus of Lemoyne College, Time Warner Sports brings you Lemoyne men's basketball. Tonight, the men entertain the pace setters. Hello, everyone. I'm Stephen Fani alongside Dan Liedtke. And Dan, we're in the home stretch now. Just 5 games remain for the Lemoyne Dolphins. Both these teams in pretty good shape to earn a home game in the conference tournament in the first round, but the winner tonight puts itself in good shape to try to steal that number 4 seed and a first round bye in the upcoming conference tournament.
Well, we've talked about top to bottom how deep this conference is, so every game is a pivotal game, especially on their home floor for the Dolphins. A big opportunity for them tonight against a Pace team, not the biggest team in the league, but they change up defenses. They like to shoot the three, a very dangerous team. So Lemoyne, a big challenge here tonight at home.
We're going to see 2 of the very best players in the Northeast 10 Conference tonight. Well, let's begin with Pace's senior sharpshooter, Ryan Williams.
Well, this kid, you talked about shooting it sharp. He can get it done from behind the arc at an amazing clip. He's a lot of fun to watch. Great with the ball fakes. Watch this kid, very fundamentally sound. Looking forward to seeing him tonight.
Williams second in the conference in scoring. Right behind him in third place is Lemoyne sophomore Lawrence Ekperigan.
The athlete, unbelievable. Going to draw a lot of attention down in the paint tonight. Lemoyne likes to get him the ball on the blocks. Pace is a small team, so you're going to see double and even triple teams on Ekperigan. It's all about how he can handle the pressure and kick the ball out to the wings.
He has 9 double-doubles on the season, coming off a 17-point, 10-rebound effort on Saturday. The Dolphins with a chance to match their longest winning streak of the season tonight. Starting lineups, the opening tip on the way right after this on Time Warner Sports. Time Warner Sports' coverage of Lemoyne College athletics is brought to you by Cole Muffler Brake. For an oil change, tires, battery, or New York State inspection, there's more reasons than ever to visit Cole Muffler Brake and give your car a treat. By the Sun Auto Warehouse on Route 11 in Cicero, the used car king. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. And by Drivers Village. Visit driversvillage.com today. Welcome back to the Henninger Athletics Center. Moments away from opening tip between Lemoyne and Pace. Let's get you set with your starting lineups, sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. For the Pace setters, they're led by Ryan Williams, a first-team all-conference selection from a year ago. He's joined by McGee and White in the 3-guard lineup. Randy Wilson and Desmond Quincy Jones are the forwards for Lemoyne. 4 seniors in the starting 5. Lawrence Ekperigan, the lone underclassman. He's just a sophomore. The coaches, Jim Harder for Pace. He's the son of former NBA coach Dick Harder. In his 11th season for Lemoyne, it's Steve Evans in his 8th season, 2 wins shy of 100 career wins. Set to jump it up in the center circle, Dan Cromwell and Desmond Quincy Jones. And Dan, how about your keys to the game?
All right, dealing with change, multiple defenses from Pace. You're going to see 1-3-1, 2-3, man-to-man pressure defense, how they can adapt to that. Defending the arc, Pace shoots that 3 ball at an amazing clip. Lemoyne perimeter defense, priority 1 here tonight. Bury the open looks. Coach Evans is pleased the way they move the ball and they get their shots, but they need to start knocking down those open shots. If they do that, look for them to be successful tonight.
Lemoyne wins the opening tip. Cromwell has his shot blocked down low. They're going to say it's off the hands of Mark Coven over to Pace. The setter starting in that zone defense that we expected to see tonight. And as you mentioned, Coach Evans said that Lemoyne is going to need to make some shots from the outside in order to win tonight. Your officials tonight, Kevin McGough, Bill Hepler, and Richard Frank. First possession of the night for the setters. The Dolphins starting in a zone defense as well. And Lawrence McGee called for the travel, so 2 possessions, no points, back over to Lemoyne.
And turnovers for Lemoyne has been make or break the last few seasons. If they can create turnovers and get their guards out in transition, they like to run in spots. That'll be another big key here tonight.
This is a matchup of size versus speed. The speed certainly in favor of Pace. The size goes to Lemoyne as 7-footer Dan Cromwell handles up top. Now here's Ekperigan, looks down low for Cromwell. He's double teamed, has his pass stolen by McGee.
And you see what they do with Ekperigan there. They're going to double team him in the block.
Nice push by McGee off to Desmond Quincy Jones for the first basket of the game, and Pace is on the scoreboard.
But look for them to take Ekperigan away from the paint and try to run him as a cutter so he doesn't draw that double team. And you see the team comparisons there, Steve.
Look for Pace rather to look to get in transition tonight. They average almost 79 points per game. That's among the league leaders in the Northeast 10 Conference. As the shot is off the mark, McGee with the rebound. He pushes, and Williams connects at the other end. So Ryan Williams on the board, and it's 4-0 Pace.
That's the ball fake I told you about. He can catch it, and you really need to focus on him defensively because he has one of the best ball fakes in this conference, in the country, really. The kid can get it done.
Almost 2 minutes in, Lemoyne still looking for its first bucket of the night. Colvin has his pass batted away. Joshua had trouble handling it, and here come the setters again. And Williams sets up the offense.
Lemoyne going to need to be long and athletic in that zone. Pace can shoot the threes. They're going to need to get good spread on that zone defense.
Here's Williams looking to create, kicks it out for Gibraltar White. Knocks down a three. Nothing but net for Gibraltar White, and it's 7-0 Pace, 2.5 minutes in.
Gibraltar's been a rock of late, and when Pace can dribble penetrate like that, it's going to spell trouble against that zone. When they can penetrate, draw the D in, then the kick-out pass, and Lemoyne wants to talk it over.
Yeah, Steve Evans doesn't want to waste any more time, gets that first time out as Kevin Roth, the freshman forward, set to check in off the bench for the Dolphins when play resumes. So good start for Pace. They come into this game 9-11 overall, 8-7 in Northeast 10 conference play, but they've been struggling of late, losers of 4 of their last 5. Lemoyne comes in with an 11-11 record, 9-8 in the Northeast 10 conference. Well, you know you can expect certain things at a small school, warm welcomes, personal interest, a feeling of belonging, but when that school thinks big, you know you will receive quality opportunities to achieve success. For the 16th consecutive year, Lemoyne College has been nationally recognized for its academic quality and value by U.S. News and World Report, which named to it the annual list of best colleges. Lemoyne College, Inquiry, Spirit, Leadership, Jesuit. For more information, go to lemoyne.edu. As we are back to live action, the shot missed by Holmes. Back the other way. Here comes Pace. McGee in transition. Offensive foul. Back over to the Dolphins.
Well, a good job of stepping in and drawing the charge by Joshua there because Lemoyne fails to take away the dribble here. Really need to make him pick it up. But Joshua recovers nicely, establishes position, draws the charge beautifully. Pace is a lot to handle. You can see they can get up and down that floor in a hurry.
That's their strategy. They like to get some easy baskets in transition, and Steve Evans said that's one of the keys for his Dolphins tonight. Get back on defense. Three-pointer on the way, no good for Jonathan Joshua, and the rebound to McGee. And again, center's looking to push. Dolphins do a nice job that time getting back on defense. Here's Gibraltar White handling up top. Aaron pass was looking for Ryan Williams. Another turnover, back over to Lemoyne, and we get our first look at Damani Corbin, who checks into the lineup, and Mark Colvin takes a seat. So already 2 subs into the game for Lemoyne. As we mentioned, Kevin Roth seeing his first action, a freshman 6'5" forward out of Lakeview, New York. The setters still with their starting 5. Corbin to Roth. Has his pass batted down. Nice job by Holmes. Corbin actually tracked it down, kicked it to Holmes. Holmes off the mark, and a whistle and a foul, and I think they're going to get Roth down low.
Yeah, a little push on the weak side rebound. Roth is the type of kid he can come in and do a lot of different things. He can shoot a jump shot, he can post, he likes to bang down low as well, but there they catch him for the push on the rebound.
Slow start for Lemoyne from the field. Yet to connect, 4 minutes in, 7-0 Pace. Here's McGee, off to Williams. High post for Desmond Quincy Jones. 15-footer, knocks it down. 4 points for Quincy Jones, and the lead is 9.
Well, he turns and faces, and that backs Roth off to respect the dribble. He shows a good range with a jump shot there.
Nice looking move by Ekperigan down low, and the Dolphins are on the board.
Well, if they can get him the ball one-on-one, it's lights out. He's got plenty of low post moves. He can jump out of the gym. Great athlete. One-on-one isn't going to cut it.
Averaging just shy of 19 points per game. That ranks him third in the Northeast 10 in scoring, right behind Ryan Williams, who averages 20 points per game. There's Quincy Jones again, knocks another one down. Desmond Quincy Jones, a hot start. He has 6, and it's 11-2 pace.
I don't know what's sweeter, the name or the stroke. Great stuff from the big guy.
Here's Ekperigan again. Nice look to Roth, who can't finish. Rebound battled for, and out of bounds as Gibraltar White was trying to save it, but he stepped on the sideline. And that brings us to our first officials timeout. Good start for the Pace Setters, 11-2. We're back after this on Time Warner Sports. We're back inside the Henniger Athletics Center. Lemoyne trailing Pace, 11-2, just about 5 minutes gone by. The Setters lead the all-time series 23-12. They've taken the last 2 meetings, including a victory in the Northeast 10 Conference Tournament last year. So the Setters ended Lemoyne's season a year ago at Pace, 79-70 back in February.
And it goes without saying, they're so high-powered offensively. Lemoyne cannot dig a hole this deep early on. Really need to recover and take advantage of every turnover that's handed to them. And you see the field goals early on. 5 for 5. That's lights out. Lemoyne struggling from the field, 1 for 7.
So we're back to live action as we get our first look at Phil Barnes, number 33, into the game for the Dolphins. He's handling up top with Damani Corbin. Now Holmes up top for Barnes. Ekperigan, nice low post feed. Down low to Dan Cromwell for the lay-in. So the big fella on the board.
Yeah, look for the big fella. Could have a big night here because they're going to collapse on Ekperigan. And Ekperigan there showing good vision. Up and over to the big guy. Throw it up high. The 7-footer will get it.
He's been facing double teams all season long. And he can be very dangerous if he can make that extra pass. Here's the 3 on the way off the mark. First miss of the night for Pace. The 3-pointer was no good from White. And here come the Dolphins. Now Ekperigan keeps it. Off to Barnes, extra pass to Holmes in the corner. He's double teamed, has his pass stolen. Boy, the Setters get their hands on a lot of passes. Here's Williams at the other end, spots up off the mark, rebound Jason Holmes. Gotta like the way this Pace team plays defense.
Yeah, they get back and they're pesky.
Cromwell, the 10-foot hook shot doesn't go.
And what's more impressive right now, Lemoyne 1 and out. Pace doing a great job on the glass.
3-pointer at the other end, rolls around and in for Gibraltar White. His second 3 of the night. So he's tied for game high honors with Desmond Quincy Jones. Both have 6, and it's 14-4.
And ran a little clock on the flush there.
Setters fall back into that zone defense. It's a very active zone. Here's Corbin. He loses it. Cromwell scoops up the loose ball, short with the jumper. Rebound to Desmond Quincy Jones.
Yeah, Lemoyne's got the size advantage, but it's 1 and done right now. Pace really doing a good job sealing and handling the glass. Lemoyne much bigger, but Pace playing bigger right now.
Here's White. 15-footer on its way. Drops it in again. Gibraltar White with 8. Impressive start for Pace.
Absolutely, getting a lot of open looks there. Good job jabbing with that dribble, frees himself up. And the whole team's feeling it right now, let's face it.
Here's Cromwell, double team. Kicks it out for Holmes. Nice touch pass to Damani Corbin down low, who lays it in.
Good anticipation. Good little extra pass, as you said, Steve. Good job finishing around the rack.
White, the tough layup, out of bounds, but Pace will keep possession. And here comes Roth back into the lineup for Lemoyne. A couple subs for Pace. As McGee takes a seat, as will Gibraltar White. Carlos Howard seeing his first action for the Setters, as is Colum Jones. This is Carlos Howard handling. He was the starting point guard for this team a year ago, now comes off the bench. .15 to shoot for the Setters. Williams has his pass off the foot of Damani Corbin. No call.
Yeah, strange no whistle there, Steve.
Dolphins maybe catch a break. Here's Cromwell up high. Now Corbin looking down low. Barnes tries a three. Back of the rim. Roth, right place at the right time. Can't get the chippy to fall, and here comes Pace.
Got to finish those. Roth is real good at crashing the glass.
Williams saves it. Body's on the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up situation. Ball will remain with the Pace setters. Impressive start for Pace, and it continues 16-6. We're at the under 12 timeout. Back after this on Tom Warner Sports. Welcome back to Ted Grant Court. 16-6 is our score. Dolphins off to a slow start. Coming into this game pretty hot. Winners of their last two, including a big win over Stonehill on Saturday, 63-62. Stonehill is actually ahead of Lemoyne in the conference standings, so that was a big win on this home floor. And Carlos Howard loses the ball out of bounds. So another turnover for the setters. Turnovers keeping Lemoyne in the game in the early going because Pace is certainly knocking down its shots.
Oh, without question, they're getting plenty of looks, and you see the numbers starting to add up. 6 for Pace, 3 for Lemoyne. Lemoyne really needs to bear down and turn those into points on the other end.
There's Roth, thinks about a three, tries the three, doesn't get it to go. Shots just aren't falling for Lemoyne in the early going.
Yep, Coach Evans talked about they're going to get their looks, got to knock down the open shots, and right now they're not doing that. And this is a team that, when they're on, they can beat anybody in this conference. They're very capable. We saw them in spurts against a really good St. Rose team. When they're knocking down their shots, they can hang with anybody.
And speaking of hanging with anybody, they lost at #1 Bentley earlier in the year, 78-74 in overtime. Nearly knocked off the top-ranked team in the country. Bentley at the time had won 40 straight regular season games, as the setters will keep possession off the miss. And we have another sub coming into the game. That's Gibraltar White back in.
It's pretty remarkable that Bentley in this league still undefeated. I mean, this is a really good basketball league, and any level really to go this length, this far, this deep into the season and not have a loss is remarkable.
A lot of people kind of liken it to the Big East, the way that all these teams are bunched up and they all beat up on each other. And as you said, it's amazing that there's a team still unbeaten.
Yep.
Approaching the midway mark of the first half. It's been all Pace here in the early going. That's John Jones seeing his first action of the night. Jones down low, dishes off to Gibraltar White, blocked from behind by Damani Corbin. They call him out of bounds, stepped on the end line, and Pace will keep possession.
Pretty athletic play by Corbin. Looks like Pace is going to get the easy bucket here. Nice little extra pass, and then from behind over the top. Corbin with a good steal, but knocks it off his leg, and Pace retains.
5 on the shot clock. Setters got to put it up. There's John Jones down low, lays it in.
Well, if you can get into that zone and with a dribble into the lane, past the free throw line, good things happen, and that creates the layup. Pace doing a great job with the dribble.
Lemoyne playing a lot of defense on that possession, not rewarded. Matt Vassell into the lineup for the first time tonight for Lemoyne, number 11, and a walk called against Phil Barnes. Turnover number 4 against the Dolphins. So the Dolphins have dug themselves a hole here in the early going, midway through the first half. Setters by 12. Howard gives it off to Jones. Dolphins extending their zone. Pass down low. Here's John Jones, reverse layup. 2 buckets in a row for John Jones. And it's 20-6. The lead is 14.
They do a good job with the dribble, but the guys on the baseline, running the baseline, are making nice cuts, present themselves nicely to the ball. They're getting quality looks against that zone.
Kerrigan, another double team, cross-court feed for Vassell. He can't hit shots, as I said, just not dropping for anyone here on the Dolphins. And an offensive foul against Colum Jones as Kevin Roth stepped in and took the charge.
That's the second charge of the half by Lemoyne, so good job stepping in, helping out on defense.
Jones takes a seat. Ryan Williams back into the lineup for the setters. And Cromwell checks back in for Lemoyne, as does Jonathan Joshua. Pace shooting lights out here in the early going, 64%, just 20% for the Dolphins. Ekperigan, strong move down low, doesn't go, follows up his own miss, puts it back up and in.
Shows you what an athlete he is, changes his body mid-air, but if you don't seal 34, he will kill you on the glass there. Good second effort.
Dolphins switching up to a man-to-man defense now. Trying to mix it up as Pace started so strong against that zone. Here's a three from the corner on the way, no good from Gibraltar White. Dolphins with the rebound, and they're pushing. Corbin stops, gives off to Holmes. Now Joshua in the corner, can't quite handle the pass. Bullet pass down low for Cromwell. Can't haul it in. Now Ekperigan. The scramble here leads to an open look for Jonathan Joshua, and he drops it in.
Good ball movement. Maybe that'll get him jump started. Real quick tempo with the passing. They hung in there, good athletic ability to track down the loose ball, and then they finally knocked down an open shot. You see the numbers there.
First three of the night for the Dolphins, 1 of 5, and they get a turnover, traveling violation against Pace. And that brings us to our under 8 timeout. The Dolphins showing some signs of life. The 14-point lead is now down to 9. We're back after this on Time Warner Sports. As playoff time begins for Section 3 basketball, watch the seeds unfold. Sunday at 3, Chris Watson will reveal to you all the seeds and the brackets for March Madness Syracuse style, the Section 3 selection show, Sunday at 3 on Time Warner Sports.
It's here already. Wow. Season flies by, doesn't it?
Just 1 week left in the regular season. The playoffs begin a week from tonight, if you can believe that. As we're back to live action, Dolphins with a chance to cut into this lead. Here comes Holmes driving, floater, doesn't go. Ekperigan battles for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. Over to Pace.
And look at that, rebounds. Wow, that's out of whack. Lemoyne needs to start playing bigger. They're not knocking down shots. They need to make a concerted effort to go to the offensive glass and try and get some of them chippies around the bucket.
The Setters admittedly are not a good rebounding team, but they're dominating on the glass early on tonight. Another turnover, though, for Pace. And as we said, that's kind of keeping Lemoyne in this game, giving away some possessions.
What I've noticed about the turnovers, though, it seems like they've went out of bounds. Lemoyne hasn't been able to run, and they have a few guards out there that like to get out and push it in transition, and they haven't been able to do that.
Here's Holmes, thinks about a three, tries the three, gets the three. Jason Holmes cuts the lead to 6. Holmes on the board.
Pace kind of let them hang around. They had a chance to build a much more sizable lead. They let Lemoyne hang around. Lemoyne starting to feel it a bit from the perimeter. A couple of threes in a row, and they're back in this game, 6 on their home floor. Not a lot to ask for.
And this spurt by Lemoyne has coincided with the switch from the zone defense to the man-to-man. So they've really shut Pace down in this man-to-man defense. Holmes a near steal, bats it back in 2-1 on the shot clock. Williams forced to put it up, doesn't go. Cromwell the rebound, and he's fouled by Randy Wilson. Williams got a good look as the shot clock was about to expire, just off the mark that time.
Good head fake, and Cromwell with good position. Grabs the rebound strong. You see the foul there. No question about it.
Randy Wilson, that's his first, team third.
The Dolphins on an 8-0 run, looking to add to that run right here. Crowd starting to get into it a little bit. Dolphins showing some life after a slow start. Here's Ekperigan along the baseline. Nice move, puts it up, and he stepped on the end line over to the setters.
Kid's got a lot of ability. He hasn't played this game a long time. Started late in life, and boy, the upside is just tremendous on this young man.
Just his 6th year of organized basketball, and Coach Evans told me earlier today he's just starting to realize how good he can be. Just a sophomore, and he's going to be a special one, according to Coach Evans. Here's McGee, kicks it out for Gibraltar White, knocks down another 3, 11 points on the game for Gibraltar White, and the lead back up to 9. That's a big bucket for Pace.
Huge bucket, shuts down that run a little bit.
Ekperigan in some trouble. Spins. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Goes to Pace. Setter's getting all the loose balls right now. 3-on-2. McGee kicks it out for Williams all alone. Tries the three, and you can't leave him that wide open.
And he just parks there in transition. Defensively, they're looking for the cutters. Williams just camps behind the arc and has all kinds of space. Dribble gets to the free throw line, makes the defense commit. Nice kick out pass, and Williams ready to let it fly on the catch.
Hitting 41% of his threes on the season. Dropped that one in, a wide open look. 5 points for Ryan Williams on the game. He came in averaging 20, and all of a sudden that lead right back up to double digits at 12. Here's Holmes, has it taken away. Setters on a little run of their own after that 8-0 run by the Dolphins. Nice look down low from Gibraltar White. He found Randy Wilson, and Coach Evans needs a timeout and calls the timeout.
They are really doing a good job attacking that zone from the wing, Steve. They're getting in the side of the zone. And you watch right here, kick, and then he goes to the side through the zone, steps in that lane, draws up Cromwell, and then it's easy pickings for those cutters on the baseline. That time, it was Wilson. Look at that. You get in deep, you know what happens. You get in deep with the dribble there. Usually you get some quality looks, and Pace right now getting a lot of layups against that zone.
And again, sort of an unsettled situation. Even though Lemoyne did get back on defense, it still wasn't a half-court style. And Pace likes to push it, and they like to catch you on your heels, and they've done that so far in the first half.
Almost a secondary transition, you're right. And you see the numbers that White has put up today. 3 out of 5 from behind the arc, a total of 11. But on a hot streak of late, and you can see this kid's another special talent for Pace, and you team him up with Williams, that's a heck of a backcourt.
Gibraltar White averaging just under 15 points per game coming in, is the second leading scorer on this team behind Ryan Williams. Has 11 here in the first half. So Pace doubling up Lemoyne right now, 28-14. Joshua long on the three. Ekperigan, the rebound, the putback, and the foul. Lawrence Ekperigan heading to the line to try to convert the three-point play.
We talked about the need to hit the offensive glass for Lemoyne, not doing a great job from the perimeter. Ekperigan, look at the position on the weak side. Perfect. Keeps the ball up high, doesn't bring it down for the strip, and draws the foul. Watch on the rebound how he keeps it up above his shoulders, doesn't allow the defenders to reach in and strip it from him. His Pace has a lot of willing thieves down there.
Ekperigan, just a 57% free throw shooter on the year, misses the three-point attempt. And Pace with the rebound. Here's White being watched by Durrett Miles into the game. Ryan Williams knocks down another three, and that's trouble for Lemoyne if he's starting to heat up.
Yeah, that kid off a screen, shooting over the top of a screen, well behind the arc. Talented. Kid's great with the dribble, shooting off the dribble. That's impressive.
Largest lead of the night for the Setters, 31-16. Pace 5 for 10 from downtown. Here's Holmes from the corner. He drops in a three of his own. So now Lemoyne has hit half its threes, 4 of 8. And it's back to 12. Holmes with a pair of triples on the night. He has 6. And a steal at the other end by Jason Holmes. Fouled in the open court by Lawrence McGee. Holmes, the all-time leader in steals at Lemoyne, picked up one there, and they'll try to bring the Dolphins back under double digits. We're back after this on Time Warner Sports. For more than 20 years, alumni and friends of Lemoyne have displayed a great interest and deep loyalty through their generous contributions to the athletics program. Learn how you can benefit by becoming a member of the Gold Wave by calling 315-445-4450 or log on to LeMoyneDolphins.com. Back to live action, approaching 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Lemoyne trailing by 12. Setters content to sit back in that zone defense. Here's Joshua. High post feed for Ekperigan. Now Corbin drives along the baseline, off glass and in. Damani Corbin has 4.
Strong kid. He can come right at you with a dribble. Good job pushing it, taking it strong. Big, solid kid. Lemoyne needs more of that.
Pace looking to answer. Wilson lost it. And then he committed the foul. A little frustration out of Randy Wilson. There's a look at Steve Evans, 98 career wins here at Lemoyne. Looking for his first winning season in 4 years, and the Dolphins have a very good chance to complete that for him. 11-11 right now, and the schedule quite favorable over the final 5 games. Roth had it taken from him by Desmond Quincy Jones. Stolen right back by Corbin. Great hustle by Damani Corbin, but they get him for a travel.
Good hustle, but a good call by the official there. But great hustle. Lemoyne not afraid to get down on the floor. Going to need to keep working hard on defense up top, try and create some turnovers up there, and get out in transition.
Damani Corbin was an all-rookie selection as a freshman, sat out last year with a medical condition, got a medical redshirt, but he's back now, cleared to play, and he's coming off the bench for the Dolphins. Lots of turnovers here in the first half, 11 for Pace, 8 for Lemoyne, as we're under 2 minutes to play. Here's a 3 on the way, no good, from Desmond Quincy Jones. And here come the Dolphins looking to push. Corbin backs it out. Now Joshua gets a look at a 3, tries it, hits it. Jonathan Joshua, his second 3 of the night, 31-24.
Great job running him along the baseline off a screen and freeing him up. Good catch and turn and shoot. That's good stuff.
Carlos Howard handling, backs up for a 3, way off the mark. Ekperigan the rebound. Dolphins with some momentum here right before that. Nice look ahead to Roth, lays it up and in. Terrific look from Damani Corbin.
You hit it, pretty feed. That's a tough pass, almost half-court pass. In stride, and Roth takes it up strong and finishes on the other side. Pace wants to talk it over. Let's take another look at this. This is just a gorgeous feed. Good look at it. Good chest pass, right on the money, and Roth goes to the other side, uses the rim to protect, and finishes.
And as slow as this start was for Lemoyne, and as well as Pace played in the early going, it's just a 5-point game with just over a minute to go. Steve Evans has to be pleased with the effort by the Dolphins to get back in this game after that slow start.
Without question, and it's the little things. You know, we've seen a couple of transitions, some offensive rebounds, and those are the things they're going to have to do, and not shoot the ball extremely well. And those are the things that will help you regain your confidence from the perimeter. And now you notice the last 5 minutes, a few 3 balls, so things looking up for the Dolphins as we head to the break.
A quick 10-0 run by Lemoyne to get back into this. It was 31-16 Pace. And Lemoyne has run off the last 10. Williams along the baseline, able to save it. A minute to go. Here's Williams, gets another good look at a 3. This one off the mark. Corbin the rebound. So the shot's not falling for the setters now, as Williams had a wide open look. Couldn't get it to go. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Nope.
Big possession here for the Dolphins. Down just 5. Looking to build upon this momentum before the break. Ekperigan along the baseline. Kicks it out for Holmes. Tries a 3, way off, but Roth there for the rebound. Has his shot partially blocked. Joshua tracks it down, just 4 on the shot clock. Corbin's got to hurry, gets it off to Holmes at the buzzer, short with it. Rebound to Pace. The 3 never touched the rim, so Lemoyne was forced to put that one up quickly with the shot clock winding down. Final 10 seconds of the half. Setters holding for 1. Here's Howard. Out for Williams. Williams double team. Nice look down low. Shot doesn't go from Desmond Quincy Jones, and that brings us to the end of the first half. Lemoyne closes out the first half on a 10-0 run to pull Lemoyne within 5, 31-26. And now our Dan Liedtke standing by with head coach Steve Evans. Dan?
Thanks, Steve. Coach, you guys struggled from the floor early on, but it looked like transition game, hitting the offensive glass, started to help your team, and then switching up defenses as well.
Yeah, we got out of our zone. We just were letting our offense kind of dictate our defense. We were very lethargical on both ends. I thought once we went to the man-to-man, we started switching a lot of things, which confused them, kind of put them on their heels. So we're back in the ball game. We like to score.
Yeah, they have an advantage on the glass. What are you going to do to turn that around?
Well, we just got to talk to our guys about it a little bit. I think the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, we didn't rebound at all. And then we started to, we missed some putbacks that could have changed the game right now. But hopefully those shots will go in for us down the road.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Steve?
All right, thanks, Dan. We are at the half, 31-26. Dolphins got off to a slow start, but they're right back in it. We'll be back with our halftime show after this on Time Warner Sports. We're back at the Henniger Athletic Center. We are at the half. Pace leads Lemoyne 31-26, and we're glad to be joined right now by Dr. John Smirelli, Lemoyne's interim president, a 1975 grad of Lemoyne, took over this current position in May. Take us through a normal day for you now that you are the acting president of the school.
Being the president of my alma mater is a great honor, and it's an exciting honor to have, Steve. It's but the days are very, very different. I do a lot of traveling in my schedule right now, very, very different from my previous positions. And in that traveling, I see alums, I see parents, I see fellow colleagues, and then most of the time we're talking about Lemoyne College and all the good things that are happening on our campus.
Tell us a little bit about this capital campaign that I know is pretty important to you in the school.
It's critical for the future of Lemoyne in terms of the capital campaign and for our alums and others to invest in Lemoyne College. It's a broad-reaching campaign looking at academic facilities, athletic facilities, and our academic programs, and also looking at making Lemoyne affordable in terms of scholarships for our students. So it's an exciting campaign. $50 million, and we're about $30 million right now.
And I know another project that you're awfully proud about, the Focus the Nation initiative. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, last week, in fact, we had a great day where we're trying to make Lemoyne, in our Jesuit tradition, we need to protect the environment. And so a number of students, faculty, and administrators have gotten together and said, we need to make this entire campus a sustainable campus. We're looking at issues, making it greener, worrying about where we do with our waste, making us more efficient energy-wise. And so we've got a whole committee that we've sanctioned as part of the college now to look at our campus and to protect the environment, to show Lemoyne cares about the environment, cares about the world, in a true Ignatian spirit that Lemoyne's all about.
Now let's talk a little basketball. I understand
Excellent.
You have a little basketball experience, coaching experience, CYO level?
Oh, gosh. Bobby Knight did not have to worry. Texas Tech did not have to worry. Steve Evans did not have to worry. But I enjoy the game. I love the game of basketball. My travel keeps me away too often. But I used to coach CYO as volunteering and love to do it. I love the game, and it's giving back to the community. And for me, that's always so important. Being at Lemoyne, and that's part of our mission of service. And so my coaching was one of my passions, and it's great to draw plays and see the youngsters carry those out.
Well, thanks so much for your time and continued success here at Lemoyne College. That's Dr. John Smirelli, the interim president here at Lemoyne College. We're going to take a break. We are at the half, 31-26. Pace leads it. Back after this with more of our halftime show. You're watching Lemoyne College men's basketball on Time Warner Sports. We're back at the Henniger Athletic Center. We are at the half, 31-26 in favor of Pace, and the setters setting the tone early on, starting fast and running fast in the early going.
Yeah, they look really sharp in transition. There's the penetration, and they find the open man there. That was Quincy Jones, who had a big half. And there's Williams, good find here, kicks it out to the perimeter. And Gibraltar White had another phenomenal first half of basketball shooting it. And again, penetration and a layup against that zone. They were very effective getting into the paint with the dribble.
For Lemoyne, Lawrence Paragon kept him in until the rest of his teammates started knocking down some shots before the half.
Absolutely need some second chance points. Eck was on the spot there. Good strong rebound on the weak side. Then here's the shot that kind of propelled Lemoyne. Got them hot from the perimeter. That was Holmes on the three ball. And then Joshua on the other side with another bomb. And Lemoyne started to heat up from the perimeter at the end of the second half. And that's good news for the Dolphins.
Setters cooled down after that fast start. Shot 52% in that first half. 37% for Lemoyne. Again, lots of turnovers for both sides. 11 for Pace and 8 for the Dolphins. Lemoyne closes out the first half on a 10-0 run. They are right back into this thing. We're getting set for the second 20 minutes of basketball. 31-26 Pace. We're back after this with the second half on Time Warner Sports. We're back at the Henniger Athletic Center. Lemoyne trails Pace at the half, 31-26, as we get set for the second 20 minutes of basketball. Both teams sending their starting fives out onto the court. And Dan, your thoughts on what this Lemoyne team needs to do to keep this momentum going and take the lead here in the second half?
Well, I think the simple thing, rebound the basketball a little bit better. Try and get second chance opportunities. Take care of the ball. I mean, defensively, I liked when they switched into that man-to-man. I thought they defended the perimeter very well, and it took away dribble penetration. Pace was very effective against that zone, getting into the lane. So that's defensively, first and foremost, take away dribble penetration.
Now the referee's trying to figure out whose possession it is here to start the second half and make sure all the timeouts are squared away. Looks like we have things sorted out. And it will be Lemoyne basketball to start the second half, going from right to left.
It's all right, I needed a little breather there anyway. Works for me.
Second half is underway. Setters starting that zone defense that we saw all first half, and a kick by Ryan Williams. Dolphins will keep possession. You mentioned the rebounding. Pace won the battle on the boards in that first half, 18-14. Dolphins able to close the gap in the final couple minutes of the half. Here's Holmes, hands it off for Colvin. Now in the corner for Joshua. Nice look to Cromwell, cutting down the lane. Cromwell lays it in. This is the closest Lemoyne's been in quite a while.
Yeah, pretty ball movement. Cromwell starts at the free throw line and then just streaks down the lane. Big target. Good, productive first possession of the second half for Lemoyne.
And the Dolphins stay in that man-to-man defense that helped them so much. Get back into it in the first half as Randy Wilson drives right by Cromwell and lays it in, and that's probably the one trouble spot for Dan Cromwell, trying to guard somebody on the perimeter that has some speed.
Yeah, 6'3" against 7 foot. Yeah, that's definitely a tough task for the big guy to try and slide his feet.
Here's Cromwell. 4 quick points for the big fella to start the second half.
Makes up for the El Toro on the other end.
Here's Ryan Williams off a screen, short with the 3. Ball goes out of bounds, and Lemoyne now with a chance to tie with a 3-point basket.
It's quite a comeback. They had a sizable hole, and Pace had everything going in their direction. They were getting quality looks, knocking down threes, dribble penetration, you name it. Pace had everything going, but Lemoyne has eked away at that lead and really done nicely to get the tempo of this game more toward their favor.
Joshua for the tie. Off the rim. Rebound to Pace. Randy Wilson hauls it in. Now gives it off to Gibraltar White. In case you just joined us, Pace led this game 31-16 with a couple minutes to go in the first half. Dolphins closed out the half on a 10-0 run, and now it's a 3-point game. McGee picks up his dribble, 15 to shoot. Here comes White, kicks it in the corner for Williams. Williams has his pass nearly stolen. Quincy Jones' 3-point attempt doesn't go. Dolphins with the rebound.
Good seal on the rebound for Lemoyne.
Holmes waits for the rest of his teammates, hands it off to Coben, and the Dolphins will reset the offense. Coben not really known as a scorer, but a very steady ball handler. He sets up the offense for the Dolphins. Kicks it out for Joshua. Another try at a 3. He's got it, and we have a tie ball game.
Good find. McGee cheats to take away the dribble to help double on the ball and the dribble penetration. That leaves the shooter open. Good recognition. Good job finding the open man.
9 points for Joshua on 3 threes. Here's a 3-point attempt at the other end. Knocks it in. That's Gibraltar White. He's been the story of the game tonight. 14 points, matches his season average. And just like that, the setter's back out in front. Here's Colvin, drives, gives it off to Cromwell, thinks about the 15-footer. Now gets a little bit closer, knocks it in. How about Dan Cromwell? I don't know what coach said to him at the half, but it must have worked.
Putting on a show. Good job for the big guy getting involved. There, a tough shot, little spin in the lane, shows a nice little touch.
Cromwell right at his season average, 8 points. 36-35 pace. Here's White, 16-footer, gets it to go. How about Gibraltar White?
Rock solid, to say the least. Boy, you can't key on one guy. You key on Williams, Mr. White will step up.
And Lemoyne answers at the other end. Again, it's a 1-point game as Jason Holmes gets the 2-pointer. 8 points for Holmes. Approaching 4 minutes gone by here in the second half. We expected a close game, and that's exactly what we have right now. Williams pushes off on Coben to create some space. Shot partially blocked. Here comes Lemoyne. Coben at the other end. Picks up his dribble, now passes off for Holmes. Joshua for the lead. No good. Cromwell battling for the rebound, gets it, puts it back up and in. How about Dan Cromwell?
Wow. We talked about the need for Lemoyne to play big. Mr. Cromwell's the biggest guy on the floor there, and he shows using his size to advantage, crashing the offensive glass and finishing around the rim. Great start for the big guy. Great start to the half for Lemoyne.
Cromwell, an animal here early on in the second half. 8 points in these first 4.5 minutes as we take a look at the rebound and the putback.
Well, Coach must have lit a small fire under the big guy because he's come out with a lot of energy. See here, he goes to the weak side glass, taps it up, keeps it high, chins the ball, and takes it strong and finishes. Great start. 8 points.
8 points in his second half, 10 for the game for Dan Cromwell. He leads the Dolphins, and Jim Harder couldn't wait for the TV timeout.
Well, Coach Evans has made it clear all year long in my conversations with him that the wild card for this team is Dan Cromwell, and they'll go as far as he progresses. And if they need him to continue to grow and play to his size, and he's shown it here tonight.
The senior out of Victor, New York, has made great strides over his career. 7-footer, and he's establishing himself here early in the second half. Sometimes he doesn't play like he's 7 feet, but he is tonight.
Absolutely, and they really have to give him some credit for getting involved in the offense, looking for a shot, moving without the basketball. A lot of big guys like to stay stationary, but he's active out there. He's looking for an opening, and he's cutting to the ball. I give him a lot of credit.
Cromwell 5 for 8 from the field tonight. 4 for 4 here in this second half. And Lemoyne has its first lead at 39-38.
Instant offense, and you don't usually associate that with number 40. But nonetheless, they'll take it. Lemoyne looking for somebody to lead offensively this game. Cromwell is doing that early on here in the second half.
And remember, Pace started this game on a 9-0 run, so this is Lemoyne's first lead of the night. Back to live action. There's McGee. Has his pass batted away. Cromwell got a piece of that. Shot down low, doesn't go, tipped back up and in. Randy Wilson follows up his own miss.
Big time, and Cromwell goes to the block, goes for the block shot, and that takes him off the glass, and that leaves the door open for the second chance.
So we seesaw the lead back and forth. Pace gets it back, 40-39. 5 minutes gone by in the second half. Colvin, cross-court feed. Roth in the corner, thought about a three, thought better of it. Colvin has his pass batted out of bounds by Randy Wilson. And that will bring us to the TV timeout. 14:47 to go here in the second half. We've got a good one on our hands, 40-39 Pace. We're back after this. You're watching Lemoyne College men's basketball on Time Warner Sports. Time Warner Sports brings you the Colgate women's hockey team as they take on Clarkson and go pink at the rink. This Saturday's contest is also a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society, with the shirts being auctioned off for this worthy cause. Saturday at 4, Colgate women's hockey right here on Time Warner Sports.
And if you're laying around, you have a chance to see one of the best women's hockey players anywhere on Colgate.
And Ekperigan, nice head fake down low, takes his time, lays it in. 8 points for Ekperigan. Williams being hounded by Holmes, and he helps create a turnover. Roth got his hand on it. Here comes Lemoyne. Damani Corbin, coast to coast, lays it in.
Well, Lemoyne doesn't want to get into a track meet with Pace, but they're going to pick their spots in transition. Whenever they can get Corbin out in the open floor, good things will happen.
He's the guy who can push it. Corbin, though, leaves his man, and he leaves Gibraltar White wide open for a three, and White knocks it down. Give him 19 on the night. And we're tied back up at 43.
Kid can flat out shoot, and if there's one guy you can't forget about, it's White, and Williams is obviously the other guy.
Jason Holmes, the team's top defender, has been guarding Ryan Williams, and White has been open on a few occasions as Jonathan Joshua gives Lemoyne the lead right back, 45-43.
Good little no-look entry pass there by Jason Holmes.
Both offenses starting to heat up here a little bit early in the second half. There's Wilson, drives right by Roth. We saw him go by Cromwell a couple minutes ago. Wilson now with 8, and we're tied at 45.
Explosive and up high around the rim to finish. You'd expect nothing less in this conference, Steve. These teams are just going to go at one another, and they put on a show. This is good basketball.
Paragon has it poked away from behind, but a foul against Pace, and that's the first foul of the second half. Corbin to trigger it in. That foul goes against Randy Wilson, his second.
That's his first.
7 minutes gone by here in the second half. 45-45. Stephen Fani alongside Dan Liedke. So glad you could join us here at the Henninger Athletic Center. Jonathan Joshua, three-pointer, rims out. Roth there for the rebound and the putback. Kevin Roth, his first basket of the second half.
He's kind of the garbage pail kid. He's going to do a lot of different things there. It's the offensive glass.
The freshman has 4. McGee at the other end, no good. Paragon the rebound. Corbin looking to push again. This time has it poked away from behind. Initially ruled Pace basketball, but I think they're going to confer, and that is the correct call. Should belong to Lemoyne. Let's take another look at it, Dan.
Well, the officials do a good job getting together to discuss this play and get the call correct. Let's take a look. Yeah, good look at it, guys. Big Cura again. Boy, that guy's earning his paycheck.
Corbin the lob to Paragon, and McGee steals it, takes it the rest of the way, and lays it in. Nobody back on defense that time for the Dolphins. Both teams shooting very well, Dan.
You hit it right on the head. Lemoyne needed to. They struggled big time in that first half.
Another turnover for the Dolphins. 4-on-1. Williams at the other end doesn't get it to go. How about Jason Holmes getting back on defense? Now Paragon ahead of the field throws it down.
Shows you the athletic ability, the ability to go up high and catch a couple of dribbles and then take it to the house. Big time.
Explosive move from Lawrence Paragon. He's into double digits, 10 for the game. Some pushing and shoving going down low. You could see that whistle coming. Him and Desmond Quincy Jones mixing it up on the low block. And Paragon gets whistled for the foul. We got a good one on our hands. 49-47, Lemoyne. Lawrence Paragon throwing down for the Dolphins. Back after this on Time Warner Sports. Just over 8 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lemoyne with a 2-point lead. Big reason for that lead, the play of Dan Cromwell here in the second half.
Really led Lemoyne out of the break, getting involved offensively, showing a good touch, good movement without the ball. Here, how about the dribble, a little drop step, spin, nice little 8-foot shot. And then here was really the one that gave Lemoyne the momentum clearly. That was the offensive rebound. You see there 10 points, 5 out of 8. 8 of those points early on here in the second half.
Yeah, perfect. 4 for 4 here in the second half as well. So Pace triggers it in. Fresh shot clock. Dolphins in a matchup zone defense. Pass down low. Paragon got a hand on it. Tracked down by Wilson. 15 to shoot. Nice lob down low from Ryan Williams to Randy Wilson. Pretty looking play. And we're tied up at 49.
Yeah, good job moving without the basketball. Williams, we talk about his shooting. Very talented passer.
Williams held to just 8 points so far. Doing some other things in this game as Roth is fouled down low. 10 points for Randy Wilson. He's the second Pace player in double figures. As we take another look at this play. Good looking feed from Barnes on the low block to Roth and drew the contact.
Roth does a lot of little things that add up. You see, averages over 20 minutes a game. Man, a little bit of everything. He can do it all. He can step outside and shoot that three-point shot as well. He'll surprise you with his range.
67% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the first. Roth has been a pleasant surprise for Steve Evans this year, just a freshman. And he's establishing quite a good chemistry with Lawrence Paragon, another young guy in this team. And they still have 2+ years of these guys together. Paragon, as we said, just a sophomore. 1 of 2 for Roth, so the lead is 1. 50-49, approaching 11 to play. Now White off a screen, gets a good look at it, doesn't go. Paragon battles for the rebound. 2 yellow shirts there, and somehow saved by Desmond Quincy Jones off of the Lemoyne players, and Pace will keep possession. Good hustle by Quincy Jones.
Great hustle. Watch Jones here. He knocks it off. Paragon right off the melon.
Roth takes a seat as Cromwell checks back into the lineup for the Dolphins. Now White, good penetration. Quincy Jones has it blocked. I think Ekperigan got a piece of it. Here comes Lemoyne. Colvin sets up the offense. Ekperigan doubled, kicks it out for Joshua. Thought momentarily about the three. They swing it around for Jason Holmes. He drops in the three. Jason Holmes with 11 now.
He's the kid, if you can get that guy on track, he can hang some lofty numbers on you quickly.
Largest lead of the night for the Dolphins. It's at 4, 53-49. Now Wilson working down low, off to Quincy Jones. Now to Gibraltar White. Oh. Wilson doesn't get it, but does draw the foul. Some nice interior passing from Desmond Quincy Jones to Randy Wilson, and Wilson will head to the line for 2.
They've been very effective down in the paint, moving the basketball, that extra pass. And they're getting a lot of good looks down there. This time it earns them a trip to the free throw line.
Wilson, a 58% free throw shooter on the season. Good night from the floor, 5 for 7. First free throw is no good. Second free throw on its way, back of the rim, 0 for 2. But a rebound for Quincy Jones, kicks it out to White, tries another three, back of the rim. And the rebound to Lemoyne. Here comes Holmes pushing it for the Dolphins. Spots up for the three, drops it in. They're gonna call it a 2. Foot was on the line for Jason Holmes.
Good recognition, pushes with the dribble. Defense backs off, he looks around, nobody steps up to respect him. Pulls up, he can shoot off the dribble big time. And when he gets hot, he's gonna get Lemoyne some big time numbers.
Quincy Jones saves it right to Colvin. 3 on 2. Off to Holmes. Lays it in. They're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to wipe off the shot. A bang-bang play down low. And let's take a look at this last possession right now. Jason Holmes pulling up on the break. Lets a couple defenders go by. Very close to whether or not his foot was on the line. Looked like he had a toe on the line.
And here's the foul.
Very close. Bang play.
Big time, and that's a tough call. Hardest call, I think, in basketball to make, but the previous shot, boy, that was a great look at it. If he maybe would have trimmed those toenails before the game, might have got him a 3 there.
4 players now in double figures for the Dolphins. Jason Holmes leading the way with 13. Joshua has 11, 10 for Ekperigan, 10 for Cromwell. Very balanced attack, and Steve Evans says that's when Lemoyne is at its best. When multiple guys step up. Quincy Jones from the corner doesn't go. Rebound to Joshua. Lemoyne a chance to extend its lead here, up by 6 and the ball.
You can see they've taken the rebounding part of this game very seriously in this half. Lemoyne doing a great job on the backboards right now.
Here's Colvin. Cross-court feed for Roth in the corner. Now to Joshua. Here's Holmes. Look at the 3. Short with it. And it somehow bounces in. How about that for a shooter's roll?
Shooter's roll, but Lemoyne does a good job finding the hot hand. He's the hot guy. Good job getting him the basketball. He's getting the breaks now.
16 points for Jason Holmes. The lead is 9. Largest lead for the Dolphins. 8.5 to play. Big possession here for Pace. 9-0 run for Lemoyne. We were tied up at 49. Here's Williams along the baseline, tries a 15-footer. He's been quiet, but now Ryan Williams hits double figures, give him 10.
He's quiet, but a must-have bucket there. Get the ball to number 11, finds a way with the dribble.
Roth in the corner now to Joshua. Holmes at the high post, tries a 15-footer. Why not?
I don't know that they have an answer for him. He's doing it all. Spotting up, moving without the ball, getting out in transition. He's come to play here in the second half.
Jason Holmes is feeling it in the second half. 60-51. Williams blows right by him and lays it in. Tough assignment for Jason Holmes. He's the offensive spark on one end, and he's got to guard Ryan Williams at the other end.
Tough assignment, but he took his eyes off his man for a split second, and Williams recognized and just blasted along the baseline.
Both teams looking a little winded here as we approach our next TV timeout. Now Roth Little 13-footer doesn't go. Rebound to Jones. Williams, another shot from the baseline, drains another. Ryan Williams, and he's pointing at himself, give me the ball.
Get me the ball. You better believe it. Big point in this game. He wants it. I like it. Calling for the rock.
7 quick points for Ryan Williams. He had been stuck on 8 for quite a while. Now he has 15 in the game, and it's 60-56. Colvin almost had it stripped by McGee. Too much contact, and that brings us to the under 8 timeout. We got a good one on our hands. 60-56 in favor of Lemoyne. 6:45 to play. We're back after this on Time Warner Sports. It's time for the Cole Muffler Game Break, sponsored by Cole Muffler Brake. For brakes, exhaust systems, or an oil change, come on down to Cole Muffler and give your car a treat. How about Jason Holmes?
Well, they needed somebody to step forward. It was Cromwell early on, but Holmes, the more likely candidate. He's putting on a show, getting some rolls, doing a great job moving without the basketball, running off screens, just showing off all his skills, and he gets hot. Boy, Pace better find an answer for number 25.
Holmes with the last 4 baskets for Lemoyne, and he takes a much-deserved rest on the bench. Cromwell from 15 feet, why not? Dan Cromwell. This team's shooting 78% here in the second half.
I think he was feeling a little left out there for a stretch. Get me the ball. Big guy's showing good range.
He's got that shot 15 feet and in, and Cromwell's hitting it here in the second half. 5 for 5 from the field in the second half. Ekperigan got backed down by Quincy Jones, and again, it's a 4-point game.
Goes right at the shot blocker, bodies up, and takes it strong. Good ball fake.
Cromwell has it stripped from behind by Williams. 3-on-1 Williams. Nice pass behind his head as he finds Lawrence McGee for the lay-in.
Takes the defender into no man's land, runs him under the hoop, and then a little flip around the head. Williams is the complete package.
And Holmes isn't going to get a long rest. Right back off the bench. Steve Evans going to head him in during the next dead ball. Here's Corbin. Ekperigan at the high post. Vassell in the corner. Drives baseline. And a whistle. And I believe we have a foul. Indeed we do.
Yep, they give up the baseline to Vassell there, and a little bump. There's Vassell, watch a little bump around the hip.
So Gibraltar White picks up his first foul. Very few fouls in this game, just the 4th against Pace in the second half. Corbin triggers it in. Long pass ahead for Holmes, and Holmes tracks it down in the backcourt. Fresh shot clock for the Dolphins. 2-point lead, 5.5 to play. Ekperigan spin move along the baseline. Holmes thought about a 3, kicks it out for Joshua. Now Corbin. Back to Holmes. This time has a good look, and he's fouled short with it, but McGee got him on the hand.
I like the patience with the basketball. Lemoyne very unselfish. Holmes, he's a streaky scorer. And let's face it, sometimes when you get on a roll, you tend to force the issue. He doesn't do that here. He makes the extra pass, ends up getting it back, and gets hacked in the act shooting the 3. Some big free throws here, Steve.
4th foul for McGee. Holmes, a 68% free throw shooter on the season, drops in the first. Second free throw for Holmes is good. So he leads all scorers right now with 20. And Colvin back into the lineup as Damani Corbin takes a seat. Can't get the third one to drop. Rebound to Pace. 64-60, 5 minutes to play. Williams working against Holmes, drives past him, a whistle and a foul. And a reach in on Jonathan Joshua. And this has turned into a one-on-one duel between Jason Holmes and Ryan Williams.
Williams knows that he needs to step up and get his team back in the game, and doing whatever he can do to free himself up.
Here's Williams. Pump fake, steps back. Good defense by Colvin. Stayed on him. Now Williams gets a look at a three. Colvin left him. And it hits the wire above the rim. Williams knows he missed an opportunity there. Had a good look.
Yeah, I think Lemoyne held their captive breath when he caught that one. He had a wide open look. You don't see that very often, him missing a wide open shot.
Connecting on better than 40% of his three-point attempts on the season. Both teams shooting it well. Lemoyne 7 threes on the night, Pace with 8. To shoot. Ekperigan along the baseline. Now Holmes looking to create. Nice look down low to Ekperigan for the flush.
Great no-look pass. Gets to the free throw line with a dribble. Beautiful. Ekperigan a big target, and he catches down there. It's all over.
White tries a three. Short with it. Cromwell the rebound. Maybe got away with a travel. A little baby step there.
No such thing with a baby step when you've got size 16s or 18s.
That's a good point, man. Cromwell at the other end gets it to go. Dan Cromwell continuing a huge night for the Dolphins.
What a half. Wow, that's exactly what they need out of him. Play big around the rim. When you catch the ball in the paint, do something with it. Mr. Cromwell is doing it right now.
And that's an impossible shot to defend when you're 7 feet and you have that kind of touch.
Yep.
Here's McGee, slips in the lane, gives it off to Wilson. Now Williams. Quincy Jones from the baseline drops it in. And a quick timeout for Jim Harder. Quincy Jones now with 10, and it's 68 to 60 in favor of Lemoyne. 68-62, check that, with 3:28 to play.
Well, look at the penetration. Everybody's keying on 25, and that draws up 2 blue shirts. They leave Ekperigan unaccounted for down in the paint. Beautiful no-look pass. He's had a couple of those tonight. Ekperigan knows how to elevate, and those jams certainly get the crowd going.
.328 to play. Lemoyne with a 6-point lead and the basketball. Lemoyne women were victorious tonight against Pace, 73-64. So the Dolphins trying to make it a clean sweep against the Setters. And again, this is a big game in the conference standings. Pace came in 5th in the conference. Lemoyne right behind at number 6. The winner tonight gives itself a shot at earning a first-round bye in the upcoming conference tournament. Top 4 seeds get that bye. Ekperigan 12 points, 5 rebounds on the night, coming off his 9th double-double of the season. Holmes from the corner, three-pointer, got it again. Jason Holmes, give him 23 points, leads all scores.
Give Ekperigan a lot of credit.
And a 3 at the other end.
No surprise, Williams up to the challenge.
Ryan Williams silences the crowd. 5 threes on the night for Holmes. 4 threes on the night for Ryan Williams. 71-65. Things starting to heat up here. 2.5 to play. Ekperigan whistle for the travel.
We'll take a look. Ekperigan with the travel tries to do a little bit of a drop step here. There's 1, 2, yeah, shuffles the feet, and fortunately, not a foul call.
Well, that brings us to our final TV timeout of the night. 71-65, 2.5 to play. We're back after this on Time Warner Sports. We're back at Ted Grant Court. 2:30 to play. Lemoyne with a 6-point lead. Pace will have possession. There's a good look at big Dan Cromwell. 14 points, 12 of those points coming here in the second half. And he's been perfect from the field. 6 for 6 here in this second half.
Well, Holmes and Cromwell really gave Lemoyne a big lift. They needed some offense, some leaders to step forward, and those two have obliged.
White working the pick and roll with Quincy Jones. Now has Zach Kerrigan on him and a whistle and a foul down low. Coven, not much he could do as he was caught in a switch and had Desmond Quincy Jones, the 6'7" senior forward, to deal with, and wisely Coven committed the foul, just his first and the team's 5th.
Still 2 minutes left in this game, and neither team in the bonus.
Very clean game. Here's Quincy Jones, good look at a three, back of the rim. White to Williams, has it blocked from behind by Jason Holmes, but he's going to be whistled for a foul. So Holmes just a moment ago got 3 cracks at free throws, and now Ryan Williams will step to the line for 3.
And a big break for Pace, shooting free throws, 3 free throws. Clock is stopped. He could cut this lead down to 3 points without moving the clock.
And this is the guy you want at the free throw line. This is the guy you want shooting the ball, period, for Pace as he misses the first. First team all Northeast 10 conference selection from a year ago. And he misses the first 2. He should back up a couple of feet and try from 3-point range.
Yeah, this is a rare feat.
Third free throw. Does not go, missed all 3. 80% free throw shooter, misses all 3. Lemoyne catches a big break. Ekperigan the rebound.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
And the Dolphins content to use some clock against this zone defense. Neither team shooting it well from the free throw line, but it especially holds true for Pace, 0 for 5. Ekperigan with 5 to shoot, kicks it out for Holmes. 3-pointer, short with it, rebound Pace. Might have been partially blocked by Wilson. Here comes McGee, has White. Now to Wilson down low, lots of contact, no call. White off glass, doesn't go, tip back up and in. Joshua actually got a piece of it. He claims he was fouled from behind, but no call. And Pace gets it back to within 4 with under a minute and a half to go.
Great game. Pace will not go away. And that's typical of this conference. But Lemoyne at the other end got the look that they wanted. They're going into the free throw line with Ekperigan, drawing the 2 defenders. They go opposite to Holmes, and they've got the look they wanted.
Well, you know, you can expect certain things at a small school, warm welcomes, personal interest, a feeling of belonging, but when that school thinks big, you know you're going to receive quality opportunities to achieve success. For the 16th consecutive year, Lemoyne College has been nationally recognized for its academic quality and value by U.S. News and World Report, which named it to the annual list of best colleges. Lemoyne College, inquiry, spirit, leadership, Jesuit. For more information, go to lemoyne.edu. Big possession here for the Dolphins. 1:23 to go, up by 4, still a 2-possession game. Coven being hounded in the backcourt by White. Gets across the timeline. And a foul against Gibraltar White. 16 fouls, so the next one we're going to be shooting free throws on both ends.
And that resets the shot clock.
That's right.
So they can hang on to it a little bit longer and milk a little more time off the clock.
Although Lemoyne is not a good free throw shooting team, last in that category in the Northeast 10 Conference. So the Dolphins don't want to turn this into a free throw shooting contest. Again, they are content to just stand out by the timeline and use some clock. Best free throw shooter on this team is actually big 7-footer Dan Cromwell. You don't want him handling it up top. 15 to shoot. Now Holmes to Coven. Dolphins getting in attack mode now. Cromwell to Holmes, good look at a 3 from the corner, doesn't go. Rebound to Pace. That could have been a backbreaker. Here's Williams, spots up for a 3 at the other end, got it. 1-point game, Ryan Williams, huge 3.
From the backbreaker, potentially to the chiropractor, number 11 delivers. Lemoyne, 2 trips, 2 good looks. They missed the open shots, and Pace is cashed in at the other end both times. What a game.
Both teams executing exactly what they wanted to do. Jason Holmes, as you said, got a wide open 3 at Ekperigan, set the pick. Holmes had a good look, just didn't knock that one down. And at the other end, Ryan Williams drops in the 3. He has 21 points on the night. 23 here for Holmes, but just a 68% free throw shooter. Big free throw here. First one does not go, rebound to Pace. They can hold for the final shot. 71-70, here we go. Lawrence McGee off to White. White being hounded by Colvin. Switches off with Joshua. Now Wilson drives the lane. Shot up and in. Colvin slow to get up. Setters have the lead with 10 seconds to play, and Mark Colvin is hurt. Tried to take the charge. There was no call. And Randy Wilson gives Pace the lead. How about this comeback by the Setters?
Unbelievable. They will not go away. They just have so many weapons offensively that they roll at you. Look at the dribble penetration. Takes it strong to the goal. Wilson, good job finishing. Take a look and see what happens on the injury here. He took a knee there. I would imagine a knee to the thigh. Look at Charlie Horse. Hopefully he's okay.
Might not be the worst thing in the world for Lemoyne, though. Gives him a little bit of time to regroup after that big basket by Pace. 10.4 to play, 72-71. Pace in the lead. And Steve Evans will use a timeout here, a full timeout, to draw up the final play. How about the way that Pace played this final 2 minutes? Instead of panicking and starting to foul, they held back, they stayed back, they just played good, tough defense. They got some possessions, and they made their shots.
And they went to the glass when it counted. Lemoyne got the looks, but they didn't give up the second opportunity. So they rebounded the ball well, pushed the ball up, and got some great looks in the transition. You see the timeouts remaining there. Those are crucial. I'm impressed with their ability to fight back in this game. And Williams with some timely threes.
Both teams with 4 players in double figures, led by Jason Holmes with 23, 21 for Ryan Williams, right at his season average. White has 19. He's been quiet of late. Wilson and Quincy Jones each with 12. For Lemoyne, Cromwell with 14, Ekperigan 12, Jonathan Joshua with 11. So again, Lemoyne's inability to hit free throws could come back to cost him here. It's been a problem all year long, and there was a feeling if this was a close game that it could be a trouble spot for the Dolphins.
Big time, we'll see. They've been productive getting looks in their half-court set. Let's see what they draw up here. Holmes had a hot hand, has missed 2 straight.
So let's set the lineup for you. Roth now in, as is Damani Corbin. Corbin checks in for the injured Colvin. Ekperigan's in, as is Holmes and Joshua. 10.4 to play. Roth to trigger it in. They want to get it to Corbin. He's going to be watched by Gibraltar White. Now Pace drops back into his zone defense. Here comes Corbin. 5 to shoot. Corbin to Roth. Roth tries to make the extra pass. Here's Holmes. 1 to shoot. Puts it up at the buzzer. It drops. It drops. Count the basket. The Dolphins win at the buzzer. Jason Holmes mobbed by his teammates.
Wow. Are you kidding me? It looked like Roth was all done.
Take another look at it as the Dolphins celebrate. I wasn't sure they were going to get it off, but Jason Holmes released it just in time.
But look at the effort to go get the loose ball and then get in the lane. And he's been getting some breaks tonight. That one, the biggest. Look at the hustle for the loose ball. Great stuff.
At the buzzer, and the Dolphins celebrate a huge victory. We will be back to talk more about this after this. Jason Holmes will be our player of the game. Dolphins improved to 12-11. Back after this on Time Warner Sports. We're back at the Henniger Athletics Center. The Dolphins erase a double-digit first-half deficit to come back and win this one at the buzzer. 73-72. Time now for our player of the game, and no question who that is. It's got to be Jason Holmes. 25 points for Holmes on the night. Got hot in the second half. Knocked down 5 3-pointers. Finished the night 5 for 9 from three-point range. And, of course, hit the big bucket of the night as time expires. Just did beat the buzzer here on this final play. Laying it in, getting the friendly roll. Jason Holmes, our player of the game, and our Danny Liebke standing by with him. Dan, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Steve. Walk us through that final play. Roth looked like he struggled. You just went and got that loose ball and got it done. Tell us about it.
One of my fellow seniors, Matt Vassell, kept reminding me about last year, how they knocked us out the playoffs, and I couldn't beat her with them. He said we owed him one, so I wasn't letting that last shot up.
Yeah, that was wonderful. At halftime, what sort of things did the coaches talk about getting you the basketball and getting you on a hot streak to help take over that lead?
They just told me to keep shooting, just stay confident. Don't worry about the air balls out shooting. Just play hard and just play the team game.
Well, this is a phenomenal conference, and this is the style of game almost every night. How big of a win is this here tonight on your home floor against Pace going down the stretch?
It's a real big win because they were one spot ahead of us, so now we have an up on them, and then hopefully we get a first-round bye in the playoffs.
I hope you have a DVR at home because you're going to be replaying that quite a few times.
All right.
Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
Steve?
Thanks, Dan. We're going to be back to wrap this one up. A thrilling victory for the hometown Dolphins here tonight, 73-72. Back after this on Time Warner Sports. We're back at the Henniger Athletic Center. 73-72 your final. Lemoyne improves to 12-11 overall on the season. And, Dan, it doesn't get much better than that finish we just saw.
Best finish we've seen all year. That was just phenomenal. Give Lemoyne a lot of credit. They were down by as many as 16, I believe, at one time, and against a very talented offensive team. They did everything right to come back, and you couldn't ask for a better finish.
As we take a look at the final stats, both teams shooting the ball awfully well. 55% for Lemoyne, 54% for Pace. And the turnovers settled down there in the second half. We saw a lot of them in the first half. Both teams taking care of the ball in that second half.
Both teams did a phenomenal job taking care of the ball. You see the assist totals are up there. And let's keep in mind at one point in the first half, Lemoyne was under 25% from the field, so to recover to 55, that's shooting lights out.
And this is a huge victory. 4 games now to play for Lemoyne. They move up to that number 5 spot in the conference standings, still with an outside shot to get the number 4 spot and a first-round bye in the conference tournament. As Jason Holmes just said, a huge win now, 10-8 in conference play, 12-11 overall.
A huge win in the schedule certainly is more favorable than their opponents for Lemoyne, so there's a great opportunity for them to grab that bye.
They play this team again at the end of the regular season at Pace, so they will see the Setters again, and no doubt Pace will remember this game. A 73-72 final. That's all the time we have for tonight. For my partner, Danny Liedke, our producer-director, Pete Gaines, and for everyone on this outstanding Time Warner crew, I'm Stephen Foster. Your final score, once again, the Dolphins win a thriller, 73-72 over Pace. Thanks for watching Lemoyne College men's basketball on Time Warner Sports. Good night, everybody.